This is finally the year when you don't have to sacrifice good looks to get a high-tech phone. The Nokia 6126 is feature-rich, good-looking, and it's also easy to use. Beam me up, let's start the review.
The lid of the 6126 is dominated by a huge screen. Around it, the body has a soft touch finish that's hard to keep your hands off, and up top is a 1.3 megapixel camera. It's tough to feel out the volume keys on the left, but you can see they're there. Below the battery cover is a microSD slot. At least it's not below the battery itself. On the top are the pop port and charger connectors. Placing them up here means the phone sits right in your pocket even when a headset is connected. On the left are power and camera buttons, as well as this little guy up here. Although you don't really need to do it this way, this little key opens the phone with a quick press. Of course, you can open it the old-fashioned way too. Inside, the top is dominated by a huge QVGA screen, while below sits a keyboard with impressive proportions of its own. Although it seems fairly flat, each key is actually raised, making it easy to feel out. This is one of the fastest keyboards we've texted on. The D-pad and navigation keys are great too, but let's get back to that big, beautiful screen. With such a large display, the standard home screen feels kind of empty. Of course, this is great if you have a wallpaper you love, or you could do something more productive with this space. Nokia has brought the active standby from their S60 smartphones to the 6126 and other phones like it. Turn it on and there. Isn't that better? Now the home screen tells you what's going on. Each status section will take you to that program, and you can add your own favorites to the carousel up top. It's one of the many changes Nokia has made to make new phones more efficient and easier to use. At first glance, the main menu seems simple enough, but when you start searching for programs, you'll find everything is buried a few menus too deep. Unless you're using shortcuts on the home screen, applications like Notes or the World Clock are awfully tough to find. But Nokia has added a new main menu layout that exposes one more level, bringing more of the tasks and applications you want to get at into view. The tabs layout reminds us an awful lot of Verizon's main menu, only done right. There's obvious scroll arrows, the icons are large, and they can even be reordered to make getting around more efficient. Expert users and novices alike can appreciate these touches, especially when you see a simple, clean interface like the text message menu. Everything you need to do is displayed on a single screen. You can choose from a variety of lists to address the message, and then start typing in the nice large window. As we tap out Phone Scoop, you can see, we told you the keyboard made us fast. Nokia has also made adding a contact simple again, asking for name and phone number instead of showing you 50 fields you might want to enter. Want to add more? No problem. With 2 clicks, you can add email addresses, birthdays, and much more. But for new users who want to add a simple number, there's no more information overload. Enough with how easy the thing is to use. You get it, right? Give us a minute and we'll show you the 6126 packs a mean wallop too. The player is, yes, I'm going to say it, simple, with the current track, equalizer, and track list field. You can't sort tracks at all. You can only order them in a playlist. Now, as we start Spank Rock playing, we're going to show you what a monster the phone really is. On most phones, when you start the gallery, you know how it takes what seems like forever for all the thumbnails to load? Well, check it out. Not only does this gallery load pictures from any folder on the phone or the memory card, it also loads them lightning fast. Did you see that? And that's with the music playing. In case you think I'm cheating, here, let's switch to a grid view with more pictures. It takes longer to display this status message than it does to draw 12 thumbnails. Opening a single picture is just as fast as opening the gallery. But there is one thing that takes a while, zooming in to look at details. The music player didn't slow down the other functions, and trust us, it's not holding back the zoom either. If you want to make sure that you've got a clear picture, it's going to take longer than anything else you'll want to do in the gallery or on the phone. And you can do a lot of advanced stuff in this gallery. It's easy to adjust contrast from the menus, but there's also an actual editor included in the application to add cute stuff or even crop a photo. All this power does come with a cost. The 6126 had a battery life of about 2 days, but that's really the only downside we can find.